Zoom, and Instagram. So check us out. Make sure we're on. Cut it down. There we go. Okay, so we're on. Let's take a forever to pop up. There we go. Boom. All right, guys. So welcome to our phenomenal radio station. As you know, we are the best worldwide. So check us out. We are based in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but we stream all over the world, and also our radio station picks up everywhere around the world. So y'all don't hesitate to check in, okay? All right, so we're getting ready to bring up our show. I hope everybody is great today. Let us be great. If someone told you that you weren't great today, they lied to you, because God has definitely already approved you. So go shine on them. So, as I make sure this stream is in. Okay, so if you are interested in checking in to the live, you can do that too. The link for the live is at the top. So click on that stream, and then you can jump in on stage if you like to as well. Okay, so let me fix this. Okay, we got some amazing artists to play today too. So that is going to be phenomenal. I hope y'all enjoy the music that we have been playing. Click the links, check out the streams. Make sure you save the stream in your information so you can check us out all day. We are 24/7 radio, 7 days a week. So there's no way that you can't listen to some bomb music. I do stream on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. We play on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for our Monday show, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for our Tuesday show. So y'all check out all of the information. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all check that out too. All right, so let's see who our first guest is. Our first phenomenal artist is Soy's Fruit Apple Seed. I've been thinking something's going wrong. Losing all my focus, ain't good at being strong. Lost in motions, these waves I move along. Drifting back to shore, too scared to leave this home. I've been guessing, got nowhere to belong. Tired of losing tails, can't wait till I get gone. Share the video. Okay, so that was Soy Fruit, Appleseed. So this is Demont Love Ballad.
I swear I love you. I need you. I gotta have you. Listen. I have never been so much in love.
Yes, I'm gonna tag the people in as they are being played. Hey, King, welcome to the show, King. Share the video, guys. Thank you for the likes. Hey, YouTubers, I can see y'all messages too, so y'all can just keep tagging in as well. Thank you.
So nice. So right.
Hey, Curious. Hey, Andre. Hey, on the way. I need some music from you, sir. Kimani. How you doing, King? Welcome to the show. Make sure y'all like the show. Share, share, share.
Things changed, though it's not the feeling I had before.
Welcome to the show. Set up for some stars, because y'all know I'm a star. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, friend. Hey, friend.
The touch.
Thank you. Checking my homegirl. Information is playing on Beyond Me Radio too. Evocative Desires. If you were interested in what that is, check out her website.
And when we walk hand in hand.
Hey, alright. Welcome to the show, guys. Y'all can join on YouTube too. If y'all want to jump in and be on stage, y'all can jump in on stage.
So real.
The link is at the top. And welcome to Beyond Me Radio.
And then lovers go, that's what folks say. But don't they know they're not here when you love me, when you hold me and say it's gonna be okay. And what we have is much more than they could see. What we have is much more than they could see.
information in the chat. That's what we do here too.
What we have is much more than they could see.
If your name is tagged, your music has played already. So that was Demont, Love Ballad. Y'all check him out on all platforms. His video just dropped recently, so check him out. This is Isaiah Verse Indoctrinate.
Gentlemen, I greet you here on the banks of the James River 1712, thanks to VA. And I'm here to solve the problems with them slaves coming from armadas of plantations. Experimented methods, old and new, to continue success controlling you. We'd get envy from ancient Rome if we carry out my plan when we take it home. Now I came up the river, smelling the whiff of a dead slave from a tree. Let me just
check out Isaiah Verse.
We're losing the stock, slaves will leave, so who's moving the crops? Occasional fires.
You feel like ballroom. You're so funny. Get up and dance then. Welcome to. How you doing, brother?
Age, fine hair, coarse hair, height.
Thank you for my YouTubers. Comment so I can see your information. Follow my YouTube channel.
Age, fine hair, coarse hair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. In my bag here, I have a foolproof method to control the slaves. If we do it correct, let's keep one thing clear. This will work at least 300 years. In my bag here, I have a foolproof method to control the slaves. If we do it correct, let's keep one thing clear. This will work at least 300 years. And my method is simple. Any overseer or family member can use it as authority. Outline the difference among slaves, make the differences bigger, but I choose to control them in three. Fear, distrust, and envy. My methods worked in the West Indies, and it'll work throughout the South. Take this list and pass around about. Say it with me now. Size, status, sex, age, fine hair, coarse hair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Over size, status, sex, age, fine hair, coarse hair, height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate. Now I have a list of differences, and I will give all an outline of action. But be assured, envy is stronger than respect. As a matter of fact, distrust is stronger than trust. Them black slaves will receive this indoctrination and thus carry it on, refueling, self-generating hundreds, maybe thousands of years, making it the old black versus the young ones, light-skinned slaves versus the dark ones, male black versus the female, and make sure they trust us, but we will trust none of the niggas.
Miss you too, brother.
Control them, have our wives and kids use them, and if we do this for a year intense, they will distrust and divide themselves too from size,
Got the
status.
information in the chat, guys. If y'all are interested in joining our phenomenal radio station and having your information and your talent shared, please do send your information to Beyond Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. Check out the chat for all the information.
Over size, status, sex, age, fine hair, coarse hair, height, shade, intelligence, the location. Over size, status, sex,
Welcome to Beyond Me Radio.
height, shade, intelligence, the location, indoctrinate them, then watch the hate.
Y'all subscribe, and follow, and share, and like.
Soles of your feet. Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
That was Isaiah Verse, Indoctrinate. Y'all check him out. He was tagged in the information in the chat.
Hey guys, so it's your girl Latoya Graham. Let's talk website launch. So BMB Publications will be launching very soon. We will be selling books, my books, signed copies. As you know, I'm a 7-time best-selling author, selling in Germany, France, Australia, Canada, nationwide, all over the world. Check the numbers if you don't know. So also we will be selling merch, my clothing line, Kingswear, Queenswear, baby merch, hoodies. Also we sell book merch. Also we sell merch with photograph copies of me on my shirts. Also I am a customized printer. So we do partner with other companies and make t-shirts for you for your customized clothing line. Like we did for my girl T&M Fashions, German Girl Out, period. Also I am a publisher, which I do consulting for an hour for $50, which we will also be launching our 3-month
Thank you
virtual
guys for
course.
joining.
And we will be also sharing information for marketing, promoting your brand as a self-publisher and an author. Also, yeah, that's me, your instructor, buying mods, turning from zero to hero, problem solving, and also self-publishing traditional introduction. Also, we have information to put you in the best position that you want to be in. Hello, yeah, that's me, your instructor, Carson. Hey guys, so it's your girl Latoya Grant.
Okay, so this next one is Darius Hall from the Hood.
Man, listen to me, man. This real rap. Just for all the young boys. Facts.
See, I come from the hood with bodies dropping every day. The kids nowadays will be the ones that up and let it spray. Ain't no home training being taught, so they think it's okay. How we supposed to come together when discipline not a trait? They rather put their lives in harm's way, not worry about their fate. When my babies get a little older, I just know they gon' be great. Cause I grew up on hard knot, all I did was carry weight. Tryna make sure I was safe and had some food up on my plate. My mama knew that I was special when I threw up on the beat. Music dropping so hard to make you rise up out your seat. I done came a long way, was turned me to a humble beast. And going through a lot of pain when I was out here in the street. Remember days we used to take our children to the playground. Now you can't trust the park cause everything turned to a spray ground. You gotta watch it back, if shots fired, better lay down. Cause bullets they attack. Don't get smoked like a blunt or a wood, cause where you standing at? Yeah, this shit get harsh, but as a man I played my part. I had to recognize the real and divide who was on the chart. Man, I'm gon' say it with my chest, is how I feel, is from the heart. If you ain't never had belief in me, when I make it, don't start. Yeah, this shit get harsh, but as a man I played my part. I had to recognize the real and divide who was on the chart. Man, I'm gon' say it with my chest, is how I feel, is from the heart. If you ain't never had belief in me, when I make it, don't start. I don't gangbang, but I'm reppin' my set. DJ Too Raw, I'm up next. These niggas mad, I'm on they necks. I stay applying pressure, no matter which one that you choose, cause I've been a stepper. A headshot, it'll leave a nigga on the stretcher. It's not on me, it's in me, that's how I know it's real. This world we living in full of phonies, and I just keep it thorough. Won't be another statistic, I'd rather burn in hell. Letting down the ones I love the most, that be my baby girl. Don't got no time for no mistress. Riley and Rilani, sorry that I've been so distant. And for the bad character I showed you, I had to witness. Promise I'm gon' fix it, standing on straight business. Back on the topic, don't be out here pump faking if you don't got it. Quickest way to get folded like your own wallet. It be the ones that act tough but really not solid. Too fragile for the street shit, they soft like cotton. So read a book or get a job. Everybody not a street nigga, be thankful to see tomorrow. Nothing wrong with getting paid and staying out the way, be proud. That you not another body they gotta put in the ground. You don't need no more early view. I've been trying to tell the people, man, had enough. Ain't nothing wrong with being yourself. Being yourself is what make you unique. Stop trying to be like everybody else.
All right, that was Darius Hall from the Hood.
Welcome to Beyond Me Radio, where creative entrepreneurs rise, tune in, and let your innovative spirits soar with global exposure.
Thank you for the likes, because we're standing at... You are so crazy. Christopher, cut it out.
Hi, I'm Philip Davis, founder and owner of Davis Marketing Solutions, LLC, and I want to invite you to consider my company for much of your marketing needs.
You like that?
We offer services in web design and digital marketing, specializing in search engine optimization and paid advertising. We also offer services in print, such as business cards, brochures, car magnets, and signage. Just needing consultation? No problem. We've got you covered. How about logo design? We love doing logos. Browse in and visit our website at davismarketingsolutions.com for more info. Or give us a call at 843-936-1455.
Well, guys, how you doing today?
The show you guys been waiting for, My Cover Scars, where we speak about mental health development and getting ourselves back to the way of living. Every Monday on Beyond Me Radio from 2 to 4, My Cover Scars show with Queen G. You don't want to miss all this informative information that we have, and especially our great topics like abuse of all kinds and the breakthrough, change, and all types of things that we must speak about, enduring into change. First and foremost, starting with ourselves, our inner selves.
Welcome to My Cover Scars show. If you're interested in getting an interview, please do send your information to Beyond Me Publishing 2018 at gmail.com. We speak about conservative conversation, about building ourselves back to a regular living, and speaking about our mental health and getting our lives back together. Our phenomenal guest is Tony Jefferson, our next artist. Michigan and in Detroit, Warren, pretty much in the surroundings area. He is in his own band. He is a jazz player, so y'all check him out. He's phenomenal. Welcome to the live. Say hey. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and subscribe to my Beyond Me Radio page, and also check out Twitter. You can subscribe to me as well. Tony Jefferson. His name was tagged. He is on Facebook as Tony Jefferson. I think all his platforms is Tony Jefferson. All right, guys. So again, our phenomenal guest is Iris J. Benton.
Welcome to My Cover Scars with Queen G, where we talk about mental health and conservative conversation to redevelop ourselves back to a regular living. Our topic today is loving yourself before you can love someone else. Our phenomenal guest today is Iris Benton. Iris is a Gemini. Also, that means that she is a person that loves life and laughter. Also, that she loves communication. Rarely does she ever meet a stranger. To connect with people with the same passion and mindset is easy for her. What you see is what you get. She's authentic and organic. And what she can't stand is people that are fake and dare to be fake around anyone. If we click, we click. If we don't, we don't. Why waste the time pouring into an empty cup is her message. We thank you again, beautiful, for coming to our show and all of the informative information that you have to share about mental health. It is just a pleasure to have you.
I'm so thankful to have you, beautiful. I appreciate you so much. So our next phenomenal, amazing artist is Sun Joy. I'm going to tag her into y'all. This is Secret Ballad. I appreciate you for subscribing. You ain't old. Okay. Thank you.
Out of my brain. Feel like I'm losing it over and over and over again. You taking me out of my mind. You run me out of my brain. Feel like I'm losing it over and over and over again. Going out of my mind. Don't know how to process things. Only know how to place blame. I don't wanna.
Welcome to the show, guys. It's a pleasure to have you. Share your information in the chat. If I tag you, your music is already played already. Please do promote your information in the chat and share your information.
But I no longer fight it. You made me hold my silence. You
Put some stars if you like. Hey, Miss Wilson. Welcome, honey. I'm going to send you information today, too. Welcome to the show. Share your information in the chat.
need to heal and move on. You had me out of my mind. You almost
Siobhan, share your information in the chat about your amazing makeup. Siobhan does makeup in Detroit area. I should check her out if y'all are in that area. As y'all know, I am from the Yak. So she is my amazing makeup artist in Michigan. Over there. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. She is thebomb.com.
going out of my mind. Don't know how to process things. How to place blame. I don't wanna. Going out of my mind. Don't know how to process things. Only know how to place blame. I don't wanna. You had me out of my
Sunjoy, and that was Secret Ballad. Her name on Facebook is Sunjoy Hunt. Y'all check her out. She's so amazing. That's my little cousin's mom. She's phenomenal, though. Y'all check her out. She is in Pontiac area. She is a Detroit artist based in Pontiac now. So y'all check my girl out. On our platform, she is Sunjoy. Okay. So our next artist is Naquan Black Future.
We all must start from somewhere to get to where we want to be. There's no better time than the present time to take the journey. Black people have had it.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming, Tim. How you doing today?
And every other been racist, undeveloped virus placed upon us in our lives. Enough. Enough. Start loving one another.
Please decompress. Disconnect your internet. All the broken black bodies on my story is so gory. Can we connect and reflect? Don't let your spirit reject all the hope and the glory. Ancestors paid blood and sweat. Yes, I know that we will change the world again. Yes, I know. Melt those invisible chains to crowns. Yes, I know. Black diamond bruised but not broken. Shine your light like it's bespoken. Never be anyone's token. 'Cause I see you in the future. Please hold on. Your heart and spirit so strong. So strong, so strong. 'Cause I see you in the future.
Thank you for the shares, guys.
Your heart and spirit so strong. So strong. Meditate, levitate. Now we've got to love more on ourselves. Who's killing the babies? Please choose pistol over guns. And when you dial 911, they might just shoot out your son. Who's selling the babies? Niños, niñas in cages. Yes, I know that we can save the world again. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Turn those invisible chains to wings. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. One sleep and now you're awoken. Shine your light like it's bespoken. Never be anyone's token. 'Cause I see you in the future. Please hold on. Your heart and spirit so strong. So strong, so strong. 'Cause I see you in the future. Please hold on. Your heart and spirit so strong. So strong. Meditate, levitate.
I appreciate you.
Our lives matter.
Thank you for sharing your information.
To your ancestors' love.
We're gonna share some music. Check out my brother here, rapper too. He be trying to front though. His name is Chris JB. Y'all make sure y'all check him out on YouTube too. He dope. Yep, so check out Naquan Jones on all platforms. And that was Black Future.
Galatians 6:9, and let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we faint not. Royalty is what comes to mind when defining the color purple. We carry our crowns heavy up top, while also feeling our weight stressing over our struggles. Seems like every time you try to grasp for air to catch a break, there's always a test to what appears to our naked eye to be designed for us to break. It took me 31 years of living with the help of Mother Earth elevating to decide to share the dry and dead promises, the soothing lies people tell, and false facades and masks that people wear to quote unquote live life. I knew I was set apart from an early age and didn't know that using my gifts to bless others would show true colors that were hidden in them. All of my life, there was always a familiar face trying to test and see if I could win the race of succeeding, leading me down the wrong detours and delays, when from the start I knew that my gift within lays to share and help heal the world and be a beacon of light. That same brilliant light that 90% of this world wants to extinguish. But who are they? Another person that can walk past and say, hey, just like you. Somewhere along the journey, we have forgotten how special we truly are. But I tell you, the clues aren't far. They're just hidden in plain sight. Well, there is no time to waste now that the veil is lifted for the humble and spiritually gifted. And as I come to a close, before my mom passed, her words still ring in my ears. No matter what you do in life,
be quiet.
Don't let no one tell you how to live it. You know what you want, so go for it. Purple Rain.
That is Talitha Marie. She is Lethy Locks. She is Talitha Marie on Facebook, but she is tagged. Also, she has a phenomenal book club called the Lioness Book Club. She's looking for women. So y'all make sure y'all check out that phenomenal information. If she pop in, y'all catch her, okay? Our next phenomenal artist is Jason Henderson.
Epiphany of love. If we love one another, God abides in us, and his love is perfected in us. An epiphany of love that I see in you. I celebrate, you celebrate, I celebrate, we celebrate. An epiphany of love I only see in you. Praises are due. I feel the light, sun on my face, a new direction to you by faith. My heart knows, vision is clear. With my faith, epiphany is here. My new explore realization, I have no fear. My love dedication, an epiphany of love that I see in you. Come celebrate, you celebrate, I celebrate, we celebrate. An epiphany of love that I see in you.
In you, reveal to me what I see in you. I once was lost in sin, but now I see. I proclaim to you, my love is free. My love, I celebrate you in the spiritual, anew. From
love that I see in you. I celebrate, you celebrate, I celebrate, we celebrate an epiphany of love I only see in you.
Thank you so much for the likes. That is Jason Henderson. His information was tagged in the chat.
In you, an epiphany of love.
Thickest Amber, Amber though. It's O-M-B-E-R, Amber. Featuring Amber.
I celebrate, we celebrate an epiphany of love.
He's also a spoken word artist.
A
And a
beauty.
filmmaker. So y'all make sure y'all check him out. His information is tagged in the chat. So our next artist is Brayla. Take It Slow, Heartbreaker.
You love the way my silver hangs all around my neck. I love the way you play my music.
You invited to my wedding too, bro. Thank you.
And I wanna touch your nail soon. And I want you touching nail too.
We should just take our time and take it slow. You already know what time I'm on.
My name is Bray 2 times on Facebook, so y'all check out my clips.
You can get whatever you like. All you gotta do is hit my phone. Baby, then I'll come and slide. I ain't kidding, baby, it's only one night. You say you want some real love, I'm tryna give you advice. And I can tell you, baby, this is not a regular ride. Ain't all alone, lights all alone, I know you miss when we fight. We hug and kiss and we fight. You say you hate me, you gon' miss me tonight. And I can tell the way you gripping on my body that you missing the vibe.
The date on y'all comments, y'all give me a chance because Facebook be so slow with them. Sometimes I can't see it. Thank you for all the likes, though. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the shares too.
See the look in your eyes. You keep on saying that you love me, baby, show me it's right. I know time like this is hard, I wanna know if you alright. I know time like this is hard, I wanna know if you alright. So if you wanna take your time, just take it slow. You already know what time I'm on, I know what time you
So
on.
I'm gonna tag my brother Chris in the chat. Y'all check out his music on YouTube too.
You lie. All you gotta do is hit my phone and then
He
you.
also is a chef too. He catered. So y'all check him out.
I got this feeling in my body, something telling me you threw it up. Baby, pick your phone up. You hear me calling and calling, you got me wondering what you do with us. The way you had me feeling got me so in love. I was addicted to your body, baby, like a drug. I was addicted to your body, baby, like a drug. I overdose when I'm around you, I can't get enough. I can't get enough of your face. You said you love me, but it ain't the same. No, it ain't the same. No, it ain't the same.
Thank you guys for joining.
Take it slow. You already know what time I'm on. I know what time you want. You can get whatever you want. You can get whatever you like. All you gotta do is hit my phone, and then you know that I'm gon' slide.
You love the way my silver hangs all around my neck. I love the way you play my new shit all in your whip. Oh, and you show your friends too. I came a long way, look what I've been through. And I wanna touch a meal soon. And I want you touching meals too.
So that is Take It Slow, Heartbreaker with Brayla. Y'all check her out. Her name again on Facebook is tagged in the chat, y'all. It is braid 2 times. So y'all check my cousin out. She's dope. She actually got a lot of other music that plays on Beyond Me Radio too. So y'all keep on tuning in and y'all listen to a lot of her. She's amazing.
Welcome to Beyond Me Radio, where creative entrepreneurs rise. Tune in and let your innovative spirits soar with global exposure.
Again, if your information was tagged, that means that your music has played already. And if you would like someone to collab with you or something, make sure that you share your information in the chat. That's what this is for, so that y'all can connect with each other. So make sure that y'all tag yourselves. You're so crazy. Oh, you said my playlist going crazy. Thank you, bruh. I appreciate you. I tagged you too. Make sure you put your YouTube channel in the chat so they can check out your channel. I was telling them you do music too. So our phenomenal guest is Irish Bennett, Jay Bennett, and we are speaking about how to love yourself before you can love someone else. So welcome to the Phenomenal Show.
Welcome to My Cover Scars with Queen G, where we talk about mental health and conservative conversation to redevelop ourselves back to a regular living. Our topic today is loving yourself before you can love someone else. Motivational message today is don't let no one stop you from doing your purpose. Our phenomenal guest today is Irish J. Benton. Welcome to the show, beautiful.
Hello, Queen G. Thank you so much for having me on your show tonight.
It's always a pleasure, darling. So tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I'm from Concord, North Carolina. I am an author of 4 books, and all of my books are available on Amazon.
Okay.
This book is called Breaking His Silence, which is my phenomenal first novel that I've ever written. I am telling the true story of my survival of domestic violence. And the second book is called Dear God, It's Me, Jean, Uncut, Unfiltered, Unmasked. And then I wrote a 40-day journal called 40 Days Alone with God, and I wrote that during the pandemic.
Okay.
The pandemic. And then my last book is called You Survived the Toxic Relationships. Congratulations. Now what? 7 things you should be doing to recreate a healthier you. Again,
I love that.
Available on Amazon.
Oh, I love that. That last one is really going to get it, okay? 7 reasons. Okay, I definitely need to get that one. So you said all of them on Amazon?
Yes, all of them are available on Amazon.
Okay, y'all. So I will be checking out that last one if y'all didn't hear it. Say it one more time for him, Irish.
Oh, you survived the toxic relationships. Congratulations.
That's what I love. It's the congratulations for me.
You should be doing to recreate a healthier you. And the reason why I put that clause in there, now what, is because so many times we congratulate people for surviving something, or, whether it's sobriety or, again, being like I said, being a victim of domestic violence and coming out victorious. But then what do you do with all of that? What do you do with all of that congratulations? How do you go forward? How do you navigate from those things, right? I could say someone that was probably a drug addict, right? It's somebody that's been to prison, and they come out, how are you reformed, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, because we have to redevelop.
People, how do we traject our past, right past? So now that you survived, now what? What are you going to do with that?
So what's your next step? I like that because a lot of people don't know where to go, where to start, or what to do after trauma, or after domestic violence, or any type of pain. Sometimes we are stuck at a standstill. So I just love the fact of the congratulations, and that what is next to move forward, because we need a what is next. We definitely do.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Queen G. Absolutely.
So how does your heart feel today, beautiful?
My heart is warm. My heart is grateful. I am blissful to be alive. I mean, as you can probably hear it in my voice, we're into a brand new year,
Yes.
2025, and I'm just looking forward to great things happening. So my heart is right.
That's right. That's the right
Feels
way to be.
great.
That's the right way to be. If it's right, then it's tight. Okay. So our phenomenal topic today is loving yourself before you can love someone else. How does that resonate with Miss Irish?
Wow. As you guys heard me announce the last book, You Survived the Toxic Relationships, Congratulations, Now What? And I actually talk about 7 things that are a must. It's like biblical to me, things that we must do to recreate the love for ourselves that we deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So how that resonates with me is I've always got to look out for Queen B.
That's
You're
right.
Queen G, I'm Queen B.
That's
I've
right.
always got to look out for Queen Irish. I've always got to make sure Queen Irish is good, right? So that means that I can love people, I can support people, but at the end of the day, I got to make sure that I have enough love left for me.
Mm-hmm. And that's for sure, because that's what we need. Love is first. Like God say, love is everything.
Yes.
So how has mental health been affected in your life with love?
Queen G, within the last 2 years, I've really learned a lot about mental health because that's not something that we've really culturally talked about at our dinner tables,
No,
right?
ma'am. No, ma'am.
We never really had conversations in our homes about mental health, and I won't go into all of that, but I will say some people may resonate with if that was a conversation you were automatically believed to have had a devil, or you are the devil, or, something's wrong with you and you've kind of felt out of place. But
Yes.
within the last couple of years, mental health has been a really big topic in our communities, and it is on so many levels. But tonight we're talking about how to love ourselves and how to take care of ourselves. And so with mental health, I will say that if you do not know who you are, if you don't know your purpose, if you do not know your who your support systems are, I can just go on and on and on. Your mental health can be affected in so many ways,
Yes.
right? So again, if you do not know who you are, if you do not know, if you don't have enough love for you, mental health can take you left real quick.
Yes, it will.
It can take you left real quick. So I am so grateful that we are now having these conversations on mental health.
Yes, ma'am.
Like so much education, is so much to learn about it because again, mental health is on so many different levels. There's a lot under that umbrella, right? That's one word, mental health.
Yes.
But under that umbrella, there are so many levels: anxiety, depression,
Yes, ma'am.
suicide, all kind of illnesses fall under that thing, right? And
Yes.
people don't know what they're dealing with. They don't know why they feel the way they feel or why they do what they do, these different types of behaviors, but it all factors into our mental health.
Yes. And
So
if your
I'm
health
glad
is
we
not
are having
good,
this conversation.
your mental health is not good, your body is not good. That is true. You cause sickness over your body when your mental is not in the right developing place, or you don't feel like you are in a comfortable, happy place. You are so right. The body definitely deters with the mental health.
Absolutely.
As a entrepreneur, how have you managed your mental health?
That is a great question. And so I would speak to any entrepreneur out there, any person that is a business owner and trying to listen. For those of you that are taking care of your kids, your husbands, the household, the bills, the job, the business, all of that, you have to make time for yourself, right? So we call that self-care. So the way that has affected me, Queen B, is, but I had to learn this. It took years. And let me explain this. When I first got into the business, I thought I was Wonder Woman. I thought I was Wonder Woman. I thought that I could save the world, save everybody. And in that, I was neglecting Queen Bee. I was neglecting my own things. I was neglecting my own sleep, my own eating habits. I was trying to take care of the world while it was being burned out, tired, exhausted, mentally exhausted. So my avenue to that now for everybody that's listening is always put self-care first. Make a plan. I don't care if it's, when you shut down, find a time. If your cutoff time is at 8 p.m., stick to that. Stand on business. That's what we say now. Stand on business, right? That's right. If on Saturday, Sunday, whatever, hey, self-care for you. Turn the phones off. Turn the computer down. Whatever. Take care of you.
That's right.
Self-care.
Definitely have to shut down things and find a center inside of yourself. You definitely do.
And one other thing to that, don't be afraid to say no.
Girl.
Be afraid to say no. No is probably going to be one of your best friend for 2025.
Yes.
You can't be everywhere all the time. And again, if you don't want to go, don't go.
No.
If you don't want to move, don't move. So it's all about, it's all about taking care of yourself.
That's right. Because peace be still. You don't have to move every time something else moves.
That's right.
That's right. So in the last few months, tell us about a time that you felt like you should love yourself most.
Did you say within the last month or few months?
Yeah, last few months. Yep. Tell us about how you feel like you should focus more on you.
Yeah. So again, that just falls into that category of me finding that I was trying to take care of everybody but myself, right?
Yeah.
That is something that it's a task. It's not something that, that comes easily, not something that that's just like smoking a cigarette a day and then a pack of cigarettes a day and then saying, okay, I'm only going to smoke one tomorrow. It's not. So it's a task, but for me, it's just learning again, reevaluating. And it's funny that you asked that question because right in the month of December, probably the latter part of November, I took a social media break, right? I got off of social media. I needed to step back. I needed to pump my brakes in my own vehicle. And had to pull the vehicle over, right?
Okay.
Had to evaluate and see what needed to be checked, changed, all of that, right? And so that's what I did in the last couple of months. I have literally just stepped back and reevaluated me. Nobody else. I reevaluated me. So I could come back in 2025 to be a better version. We always talk about being a better version, but how do you become a better version? How does that happen? It literally happens when you be still, when you step back, when you pump those brakes and you reassess.
Yes,
that's how that happens.
Yourself. Because a lot of times when things are triggering us on social media or something is bothering us, it definitely is something inside of us internally that we're dealing with that triggered us to feel like that person was bothering us. So definitely yes, it is important to reevaluate, step back, and as she says, pump your brakes. Okay, pull the car over.
Pull the car over.
Or put it in the garage.
Did you hear me?
So
what makes you change? What makes you want to change or redevelop to love yourself more?
You know what? That's another great question because spiritually and biblically, we were created in God's image, right? We were created for His purpose. And so I'm a purpose. You're a purpose. You guys that are listening, you are purpose. And so we have to reassess things. We have to see how people are treating us.
That's
we have to look at our support systems. Are people really supporting you?
Right.
Or are people really burning you? Are they burning the bridges? Are they burning you out? Are they, God, there's so many things I want to say on this, but my point is, are people taking advantage And people take advantage of your resources, your time, and your energy.
And using up all your time for them. You doggone right. Mm-hmm.
A burnout. That's exactly what I meant, a burnout.
Yes.
So, yeah, for me, it's just been about reassessment of me. Because you know what? And this may come up again later in this conversation, this topic, but at the end of the day, the only person you can point the finger at is you.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing and how they do it. It's what you allow. It's what you tolerate. It's what you accept. But you have to point the finger at yourself. In other words, we are responsible
Thank you, King.
for what we allow
Yes.
in our lives.
I'm looking forward to it.
We definitely are. So what makes you want to change? Oops, I'm sorry. That was the same one. What do you think it takes for a person to want to change to love themselves?
Right. So that is a question that is so important. What everybody that's listening, I want you to pause right now, because although this question is directed to me, this topic and conversation is really about us. This is us. You know, we're all we got.
That's right.
It's what causes you to change. What is in your environment? What is in your mental? What is in your heart? And it all falls back to that one thing that I talked about, purpose.
Yeah.
Purpose will make you change, or it should make you change, right? One of the things that's making me change and want to become a better person is because I have a passion for people. I have a heart for people, but I want to see people win.
That's right.
I want to see us all win. I want to see us all be victorious. And Toya, you and I had this conversation before we actually came on the radio, and it's about being at the table together, everybody eating the same meal. It's not that you get this and you get that, but we're all valuable at the table together.
Right.
What a source to reckon with. If we all come together. So my changing is because I want to be a better person for the people, for God's people, for the women. I don't have any animosity. I don't have any hate against women. We all have struggled in some capacity in our lives, whether it's been through mental health, whether it's been through physical health, whatever that thing, whether it's been through financial. Come on, we all talk about financial
You hear
struggles.
me? That's right.
We talk about that. So the purpose for my change is I want to change for the better, and I want to change people with me for the better.
That's right, because that's what we need. We need people to be able to, as we say, not necessarily pull you along, but bring you along. If you're willing to come, bring you along. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And that's a big difference, because when you talk about people bringing people along, sometimes that's not a good idea, because people are there just for the ride.
So you got to leave them behind, girl. Everybody can't come, as they say. Everybody can't
Right. Right. But they're not pouring into the system, but they're just there for the ride.
That's it, just to get a ride. So does change affect your mental health?
I would say yes. Because mental health, again, comes in so many different capacities. Everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. But the one thing I want to say is that I believe mental health starts in our hearts.
Yes.
And into our minds. And I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor, but everything starts from within, right? And so whatever those triggers are, whatever those situations, circumstances, whatever, but whenever we change something, it means we have to adapt, right?
Yes.
And everybody doesn't adapt to change quickly.
No.
Or easily, right? So yeah, it can affect you, because when you've been conditioned, if you've been stigmatized, if you've been pretty much a certain way for a number of years, right? You've been doing the same things for years. And all of a sudden one day your life has to change. Yeah, that can be scary, right? That can be, because you're going into unfamiliar territory. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what to expect. But when we're conditioned to something, right? When we've been positioned in a place for a certain time, time in our lives, you already know the familiarities of that. You already know what's going to happen. You already know what to expect, right?
That's right.
It's easier, and I would like to say this. When we've been conditioned mentally, psychologically, whatever, it's easier. Change requires you to move. And sometimes moving or going into another direction, it can be scary.
Yes.
So yes, it does affect our mental health because, again, you don't know what to expect.
You definitely don't. I think it is the unexpected with change is the reason why it becomes stressful, worrisome, overwhelming. It's the unknown. Definitely is.
Yeah, that's just like, if you've been in, and I will just use this for an example because I want this to make sense to the audience. So if you've been living in an apartment for 40 years, right? You already know the rent's due by the 5th or sometimes the 15th, and you already have that program where, okay, I know I got to do this, I know I got to do that. So the change is now, okay, I become a homeowner. And now I'm terrified because I don't know what that looks like. I've been paying rent for 30 years over here, and I know that if I've been late, they may work with me. You understand what I'm saying? I may be able to talk to the landlord or whatever. But then when you go into a mortgage, when you go into a purchase, it is totally different. And other things that come along with that. Whereas with the rent, you're not responsible for maintenance, repairs, right? So you call the landlord, they come and fix it. When you go into mortgage, you're now responsible
for everything.
Maintenance, repairs, homeowner, what is it called? What is that thing?
HOA.
Fee monthly, right? And then there are penalties for that. So I'm just trying to just basically paint a picture of what change may look like for some people, right?
Yes.
And when you've been programmed or conditioned is the word I like,
Hey, Rolo.
for a certain amount of years or time, and then trying to navigate and move past that, like you said, it could cause stress, anxiety, worry, sleep nights, all kind of stuff.
Yes, it can. Definitely can. Rock your world all up, child. So, what are you coming through in this season?
I am coming through learning myself again. At 54,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I had all the pieces to my puzzle. I literally thought all the pieces to my puzzle were together, only to find out I'm still missing some pieces. Some pieces were not fitting in the right spot, right? And I'm having to go back again. I'm having to reassess. I'm having to look at me, and I'm not looking at anybody else. I am looking at Irish, and I am looking at the things that may be delaying me, maybe hindering me, maybe triggering me, maybe frightening me, or may just have me at a standstill. Thinking that I can't do this, or I shouldn't do this. But I know, I talked about that purpose. I know I've been called to purpose, but somewhere I've been delayed and stagnant in that. So in this season, right now, in this season, I am reassessing myself. I am talking to my divine God, and I am saying, God, I need you to direct my path. Because somewhere I don't fell off. I've kind of fallen off, and I need you to put me back on the right path.
That's right. Move me in the direction, God, that you want me to move in. Because sometimes we be moving ourselves. That's right. What does a place of redevelopment look like for you with love?
Redevelopment, let me talk about this regarding the book, the last book we talked about. 7 things you should be doing to recreate. And I did use that word recreate because, again, sometimes we've created paths that we shouldn't be on. We've created friendships we shouldn't be in. We've just created a lot of trauma, a lot of mess things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so I use the word to recreate a healthier you, and that starts with you, right?
Yes.
So that's the development. What does that look like? How is my mental health? Perfect topic.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my mental health development. I need to look at my emotional health. All of that falls under mental health. I need to look at my spiritual health.
Yes.
I need to look at my physical health. I need to look at my financial health. Those are the 7 principles I'm giving you. And then what are the things that I'm doing? Because I have what you and I are not going to do anymore. What are the things, what are the habits that I've been doing that has caused me to not walk in my purpose, or has caused me to be delayed in my purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
So redevelopment is really a recreation. It's the same category. Redevelopment, recreate. So you got to go in, you got to unlearn the ugly stuff. You got to unlearn the ugly behaviors, bad behaviors. And this is one too, especially for people that are coming out of toxic relationships,
yes,
abusive relationships. You got to unlearn that toxicity.
Yes.
Because you cannot go into your purpose and walk into your purpose toxic.
Mm-mm. Or with baggage. That's what it says. You have to let things off because you cannot walk anywhere or go anywhere with baggage. You doggone right.
It will not work. I can tell you that right now. I'm a living witness. Authenticity and purpose do not equal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a match.
Mm-mm. Not at all. What keeps you focused most?
What keeps me focused most is legacy. I have legacy behind me. I have grandchildren.
Yes, ma'am.
I have family, but most importantly, those grandchildren are my focus, and that means that when I am no longer here, what was my impact? How did I impact their lives? Are they able to carry the torch for me? And that is the thing. I want books to continue to be written.
Mm-hmm.
I want purpose to continue to be fulfilled. And so my focus is making sure that I leave legacy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What would you say to your younger self?
If I could speak to my younger self, which I often do, we still communicate.
That's exactly
We still have that inner child. We all still have that inner child. And I know that one day that would be another topic that I would love to come back and talk about. And especially those of us that are dealing with inner childhood wounds, right? Mm-hmm. But a younger self, and it's funny that you said that, because this book, Dear God, It's Me, Jean, Unfiltered, Unmasked, I talk about my younger self in this book. I was young, naive, grew up fast, thought I knew it all. I was very rebellious, but I know why I was rebellious. Now you'll have to get the book.
Okay.
Get the book. Get the book. Get the book.
If I could talk to my younger self, I would say, slow down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need this. You shouldn't be doing this. Focus on your education.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I would tell my young. And then I would tell my younger self, now, girl, you were born for purpose.
That's
you have
right.
a greater purpose than you ever think or thought that you did. Because I didn't know. I came from a just brokenness.
Mm-hmm.
If I can be real with my audience, I was born into brokenness. I know the Bible says we were all born into iniquity, all born into sin, but literally, I was born in sin. And I talk about that in this second book.
Mm-hmm.
So I was broken. I had been broken. Let me rephrase it. I had been broken most of my life, not knowing who I was, didn't know my identity. I only knew what people called me.
Mm-hmm.
I only knew what people needed me to be. Come on, y'all.
Oh,
I only knew people needed me to be for them at the moment, right? But had no clue who I was.
You was. That's right.
So that younger self, I would be like, girl, go on back in the house. You don't need to be going down that dark alley. You don't need to be down there with that boy.
No.
You know, and so those are things, again, when we can reflect and reassess. And again, we need to deal with these things, right?
Yes.
Deal with it. Don't be afraid to talk to your young self. And sometimes these younger selves these inner children that we still carry, they're crying out. Like, and can I just say this? They need to be released.
Girl, let it go.
They need to be released.
Yes.
Yeah, these inner children that are in us that are just crying out and still trying to grab our attention, it's for a reason. They need to be released. And this is why we continue to go in cycles, right? Repetitive cycles. This is why we have blockages.
That's the truth.
And this is, again, why we deal with a lot of mental illness. A lot of it, because these children, they want to be released.
And withholding something that is not healthy, something that's chaotic, something that is not livable, because at times dealing with trauma and past things are unlivable.
Yeah,
so definitely.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's definitely unlivable.
It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. And again, that redevelopment, reassessing, and don't be afraid to reach out to get support, right? And a lot of times people feel like they're ashamed, they're embarrassed, they don't want people to know what they're going through. But the reality is, if we could put all of our lives on a silver screen, like we could literally have a movie. And you would be surprised and amazed at the people that have experienced the same types of trauma.
You hear me? And you will never know it.
You know, because this thing is not just, listen, this thing goes way back. But again, it was never a topic of conversation at our dinner tables.
No.
So we're just learning. I mean, you know, we're really just learning about mental illness within the last few years.
And that is definitely true.
To us, it's like mental illness. What is that? Stress.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been dealing with this stuff. We watched our parents go through this stuff, but we didn't have a title for it, right?
No, they just called it crazy, or you need to go see somebody, but then didn't want you to see nobody. So it was like, it's like a double standard with mental health. They'll tell you that it's okay for you to seek help, but then it's depending on what type of help they prefer for you to seek. That's the thing.
Right.
Yes. And don't be, since we're speaking about this, we want the audience to know that it is very important to seek whatever services that you may need, whether if it is a psychiatrist, anger management, drug redevelopment, whatever it is, whatever resources that you need as far as to get yourself back to a regular living, and your mental health is more important than you can even desire to even think. So don't allow someone to tell you what you deserve or what you need for yourself to fix whatever is going on with you.
And only you know what you need.
That's right. Can't nobody else tell you that. So tell the people who Miss Iris J. Bennett is, and leave the audience with who you want them to know who you are.
So if you ever encounter me, or if you've ever encountered me, you will know that I am just as authentic and organic as it gets. I just believe in being genuine. I just believe in being who you are. I don't try to mimic, mock, copy, or desire to be like anybody else, because that's God created me. He created you. We all have our own different personalities. And so I love my personality, right? So I'm just as real can get. One of the things that I have learned within the last couple of years, Queen B, is that I am allergic to fake people.
Girl.
I am allergic to fake people. So, and I can pretty much pinpoint and call it out like as soon as I meet you. So I just want people to be authentic.
Yeah.
Be who you are, because that's who I am. When you see me, you're going to see me smile. You're going to see me laugh. And by the way, I'm a Gemini, so I am I communicate. I'm mutable, but I love people, right? I love people. I never meet a stranger. Even when I met you for the first time, Toya, you would have thought, oh, I've been knowing her.
I knew her all my life.
But we had not known each other. But that's just the gift that God has has given me is just to be compassionate, passion towards people, and I'm just real. So if you ever call me, you ever talk to me, this is what you get, right?
And you just
I'm
have to
Southern,
love
you can hear it
her.
in my voice, very Southern, so I didn't get on here to try to talk like it was from New York, or try to talk like Oprah Winfrey, or, I'm just me, right?
And she's a beautiful person, guys. I just love Miss is Irish. When I first met her, she was a phenomenal spirit that you just could not get away from. So I definitely would say she is authentic in who she is, and she is very sweet and kind. Definitely has a niche of helping and loving on people. So if that is something that you feel like you would need from her, search out her books because they are phenomenal. Because they are definitely phenomenal.
Yeah, and I'm also reachable by social media.
Tell them about
hit
your
me up in the
socials.
inbox.
Tell
Let's
them
have
about
these
your socials.
conversations.
Tell them what's your social contacts.
So I am Irish J Benton on Facebook, and I am Jean Benton 70 on Instagram, and I don't know what my TikTok name, because I just got on TikTok, so y'all have to forgive me for that. But Instagram is Jean Benton 70, and that is BENTON 70, and Facebook is Irish J Benton.
Okay,
so the inbox is DM or inbox.
And please do check out all of the books on Amazon. We have 4 amazing books, so do check them out. I appreciate you, beautiful. I thank you for coming to our show. It was a phenomenal show today. I think that this was well needed. Loving yourself is more important than a lot of times we even think for ourselves. So I appreciate your wonderful message today. It was definitely needed.
And I just want to leave the audience with this. If you do not love yourself, if you do not know how to take care of yourself, you certainly cannot give that to anyone. You can't love anyone when you don't love yourself. You can't care for anyone when you can't care for yourself. So I just want to leave you with that. Love yourself. Learn who you are. Go back and listen to this radio channel again and just listen to all the things we talked about. Redevelopment, recreating, relearning you. You are the most important person. You are the real VIP.
That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that for sure. So this was another great show with Queen G on My Cover Scars as we talk about redeveloping our mental health to conservative conversations. Our phenomenal guest was Miss Irish J Benton, and we thank you and we hope to have you again, beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look forward to it.
All right, guys, we're out.
So that was the interview. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Our phenomenal guest again is Miss Irish J Benton. She just stepped in the room. So our next song is Heartbreaker by Zay and Brayla.
Josh Coleman. Hey, yo, Nasty, spin the block.
Do this one favor for me. I'm just trying to find a way so I can get inside the trenches. I'm just hoping that you praying for me. Cause I know if I don't, then all my sins won't be forgiven. Not a lot of people hating on me. But if I pay them out, then they be bound to pay the vex. I had a lot of people change on me, but I can't let them put them chains on me. No, I can't let them put the blame on me. I done had some dark nights in the past, I have to change from it. I didn't see too many people fall, so I remain humble. You said we had the same scar, we don't got the same pain from it. Some nights when I be looking for the stars, I can see rain coming. Trials and tribulations got me thinking about the same moments. I'm stuck in my head, I hope these pills can take the pain from it. If I go down that road again, I might not come back living alone. You know this shit get deep, I cannot sleep, how can a nigga fall? I've been trying to beat the time, but the time keep on moving slow. Patient losing my mind, but my mind gon' be forever. I know how to have some scars, Lord. I know how to have some scars, Lord. I know how to have some scars.
I just hope you don't forget me. How you say you love me, but you got me overthinking. Like, bitch, was you really out here creeping? You steady lying over and over, keeping these secrets. I'm steady trying over and over, you got me bleeding. Bitch, you been misleading. Nigga cold-hearted, they done turned me to a demon. I've been fiending for your love, baby, but I don't know the meaning. I know you ain't had no love lately, trust you don't believe it. You have been in my life so many times, what's the reason? You play me like a hoe, but you ain't for me. If I can't get you out my mind, then I might as well be dreaming. I'm just hoping that you waiting for me. Cause I know sometimes I be tripping, but sometimes I don't be tripping. You did some shit behind my back and said and play the victim. I had to face the fact that you love don't come with this. So for love, the shit's suspicious. You a dub, I'm really tripping. You a dub, I'm really.
Looking to elevate your intimacy and wellness? Meet me, Jasmine Best, your go-to consultant for sexual wellness and luxury experiences. From expert advice to romantic hotel or Airbnb setups, luxury massages. Evocative Desires will help you relax and reconnect, plus explore our exclusive line of adult novelty products, empowering you to feel confident, connected, and cared for. Book now and indulge in self-care like never before. We are the standard, so why settle for the ordinary? Reach us today at evocativedesire.com. Thank you.
Okay, so that was Jasmine Best. She will be tagged in, and also the artist before that was Brayla, which is Bray 2 times. So welcome, Miss Irish. How are you doing this blessed day?
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Queen, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm beautiful, darling. Tell the people about yourself.
So, if you listen to this show, that was me. I am Irish Benton. I am from Concord, North Carolina. I am an author as well as a Christian counseling life coach.
Tell them what's your contacts.
To reach me, you can find me on social media. My social media handles are Irish J. Benton on Facebook. Please inbox me. You can also DM me on Instagram at Jean Benton 70. And right now, those are and my email. Sorry. Email is jeanbenton70@gmail.com.
Thank you, beautiful. Give them a motivational message today.
Oh, wow. You know, we have just stepped into the year 2025, and I just see all things being new. What was in 2024 is past tense. You can't go back into 2024. You can't reach back. You can't go back into the year to rekindle things, to refine things, to finish up things. We are now into a new era. This is a new season. So anything that was incomplete in 2024, you start that new cycle in 2025 and you get it completed, you get it done. Stay motivated, stay focused, keep yourself as your first priority. As I talked about in the show, knowing your identity, knowing your purpose, know that you are called to purpose, know that you were created for a purpose. You are here because someone needs you. You are here because you're needed, you're wanted, you're loved. You have so much inside of you that you can give to the world. But at the end of the day, just know that you were created for purpose. In all 2025, think purpose.
I Love that, babe. Think purpose all 2025. Is there anything else that you want to share with the audience?
You know, Toya, I just want to thank you personally for allowing me the opportunity to sit at the table with you on last week. It was phenomenal. And when I went back to recap and listen to the show on yesterday, I literally sat at my work desk and I went, wow, you know, it just gave me, you gave me motivation to remember my purpose and to remember what I've been called to do. You've done that to me. So I want to thank you personally, publicly, for giving me this opportunity to shine. And I'm forever grateful to you.
You're so welcome, beautiful. I just want to share a little bit about Miss Irish. I've been asking Miss Irish since I think the season before to come and do a show. And she kept telling me, I'm going to talk to God about it. I told her, take your time. That doesn't bother me because all the conversations that I have before I do any work or anything, I talk to God about it. So a lot of people get upset with us when we say we need to speak to God before we work with you. I found no offense in it at all. I just wanted to make sure that she shared her phenomenal information because sometimes people overshadow us and we don't get our chance. And I wanted her to have the opportunity to share who she was naturally because she did show up at my phenomenal event, the Survivors Ball. So if y'all are interested, be looking out for it. This year is coming up in October. She was my MC. When I say this, she was so phenomenal and she shared tremendous information. And sometimes our information is overlooked because of what we're saying and the abuse that we have been through. So I thought that it was very important for Miss Irish to share her books and everything that she has going on because she is phenomenal. She has a lot going on. And a lot of times we don't share information because we forget how great we are. So I'm thankful for her today and showing up. Tell them about your books so they can find you on platforms.
Yeah, so all of my books are available via Amazon. The first book is called Breaking His Silence. It is based on true events. It is raw. It is uncut. So this book is not for the faint at heart. I can tell you that right now. This book is not for the faint at heart because what happens is people don't understand if you've never been in domestic violence or toxic relationship, you really don't understand the dynamics of it. And so in my book, I give you the raw deal. I mean, from A to Z. And it was my story and my encounter. Everybody's story is different, but this was my story that I wanted to share with the world. And I'm so grateful to God that I was able to do that. And then I have a book called Dear God, It's Me, Jean, Uncut, Unfiltered, Unmasked. And what does that mean? Another authentic book where I just opened myself up to the world. And I wanted people to know where I came from, how I got to where I was. Remember, Latoya, I was talking about not knowing my identity, not knowing who I was for years because of the trauma I'd already come from. That's what that book is about. That book details my conception, the persons that I was who conceived me. I guess that's how I can say that. And then just the life growing up as a rebellious teenager, the life growing up with a grandmother who was very strict. And so that book again is a really, really good read. And then during the pandemic, I'm so proud of myself. I was able to write a prayer journal. And what's so dear to me about that book is that I mentioned the late, great George Floyd. Everybody remembers the horrific things that we had to witness on TV to our brother being pretty much murdered by the police. And I was able to mention him in this book during that time. So I'm very proud of that. And then, of course, my last book is called So You Survive the Toxic Relationships. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now what? 7 things you should be doing to recreate a new you. And the reason why I put that pause there, now what, is because sometimes you can graduate from something, but until you've mastered it, you can keep going back and forth in those cycles, right? So what? You survived a relationship. What are you going to take that information? What are you going to do with the information? How are you going to survive? How are you going to, how are you going to surpass this so that you don't go back into that cycle? And I talk about this in the radio show. I talk about we become complacent in familiarities. And when we've been programmed or conditioned that we've lived a certain life, a certain amount of years, it's hard to break those cycles. And so I wanted people to know, okay, I've survived this relationship. Now I need a compass. Now I need a lantern to the path that I need to take so that I don't go back. Because what happens is when we come out of that, if we go out into the world after being programmed for so many years again, our brains are programmed, our mind, our hearts are programmed. And when you go out to something that you're unfamiliar with, it becomes scary. And then you become doubtful. And so we'll quickly say, I was more comfortable back there because I knew what to expect back there. And it always brings me back to the Bible when we talk about the children of Israel. Anybody that's been in the church, anybody that's been a Bible student, or anybody that knows what I'm talking about, that these people were on this, what was supposed to be 40 days. They were on a 40-day journey, but it took them 40 years. And do you know why it took them 40 years? Because they kept going back to what was comfortable. And so sometimes I like to say that we reflect the children of Israel a lot of times in our own personal lives because we want to be comfortable. And let me tell you what I've had to learn, and I know you've had to learn this too, Queen. You got to get uncomfortable. If you're going to move to your next, and if you're going to move out of that comfort zone, you got to become uncomfortable. You got to be willing to become uncomfortable. You got to get off the couch. You got to make some movements. So that's what I want to see for us in 2025. And that's why I said, let's not go back into 2024. Let's not go back trying to get things and carry. We talked about this too, trying to grab people and holding on to people and things that no longer serve us. And what happens is when you start trying to go back and you're trying to tug people, you're now in a tug of war. You're pulling one way, they're pulling another way. You're in a tug of war. And the only thing that you're doing is delaying your own purpose. You'll never get to your purpose when you keep going back to that thing that you've been comfortable with for so many years and not willing to take risk, not willing to take leaps of faith. So my prayer is that we will grow in our faith. We will take these leaps, gigantic leaps. Let's get athletic. Let's start jumping hurdles. And let's get to that next. Because next is waiting.
That's right, baby. So I thank you, Miss Irish. It is a pleasure to have you. Our next artist is Danny Holmes, Godson.
He's ring, you're killing him.
For your flame to shine bright, you gotta be sparkable. I'm talking amazingly, consistently remarkable. Math, fame, mathing. Gotta change the subject, got a clean record. You still
got progressive just in case I gotta crash out. Pops OG, so this verse to him. Dynasty so sick, send a nurse for him. Yeah, I'm just getting started. Promise mama I ain't falling off. Boys be popping off. 2 guns, Lord Cross. If you love me, then I love you back. No matter the gender. And the ones that seem a little real could be some big pretenders. Godson, Godson. I'm Godson, I'm Godson. Godson, Godson. I'm Godson, I'm Godson.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Serving these bars, yeah, the rap game and hustle. Strong on this motherfucking, damn, I think I put a muscle. I know they hating on me, I can see the picture clear. One of my achievements, outdo their whole career. Big Southside gang, and that's word that y'all love. You don't really fear nothing when you watch from up above. All the ones said before me, fam, I gotta pay my homage. I done led my team to victory, I feel like Coach Thompson. Get faded, not talking discounts, but I need some saving. It's amazing, it's a hot review, another track display. Shout out to every single plug I ever had in my life. Holy matrimony, used to treat that ruler like my wife. I'm just getting started, promise mama I ain't falling off. Boss be
Renee, welcome to the live. Show your information in the chat.
no matter the gender, and the ones that seem a little real could be some big pretenders. Godson, Godson. I'm Godson, I'm Godson. Godson, Godson. I'm Godson, I'm Godson.
So that was Danny Holmes, Dynasty, Godson. So y'all check him out on all platforms. He was tagged in the chat if you're interested in connecting with him. Our next guest artist is Moody Black, Find Myself.
Yeah, been waiting to do this one. Let's get
Gonna find myself. Won't rewind myself.
Yeah.
And I will ask for help. Won't deny myself.
Moody.
It's Mr. Fish and Grits, Mr. Down Home. With a lot of hang-ups, I'm Mr. Dow Tone. I'm your country cousin who can't get it right. As though it seems so hard for me to sleep at night. So many loose screws, it's hard to keep them tight. So many dark days, it's hard to see the light. I made a lot of messes, I think I need a maid. I be cutting it close, my life could be a fade.
Every day I'm making my way, and though I will stray with every step, I'm finding myself in my spiritual well.
I'm in this ocean of thoughts, I feel lost. I'm trying to get myself together at any cost. From my bad decisions, I paid a pretty penny. Went from dime pieces to not having any. I was broke as a joke, now that's a famous quote. A Titanic metaphor, I was a sinking boat. Had my first child when I was 16. Thought I was ready for the challenge, Mitch Green. But there's a Mike Tyson punch for your big dreams, and they be waiting for your fall on the big screen. Divorced twice and I can't keep a girlfriend. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow selling to the world's end. And that's on me, it's my fault. Had my hand in the cookie jar and got caught. But I'm fine tuning for a different song. And if you've been in my shoes, then come and sing along.
Every day I'm making my way, and though I will stray with every step, I'm finding myself in my spiritual well. Every day I'm making my way, and though I will stray with every step, I'm finding myself in my spiritual well. Every day I'm making my way, and though I'll stray with every step, I'm finding myself in my spiritual well.
So that was Moody Black, Free. Nope. Let me see. Find Myself. Let me see. Make sure. Yeah, Find Myself. Moody is on all platforms as Moody Black. He is a spoken word artist in Spartanburg, upstate. So y'all check out Moody Black. Okay, so our next artist is Denzel Washington, Grateful.
About most important lessons in life that you should know is to remember to have an attitude of gratitude, of humility. Understand where the gift comes from. It's not mine. It's been given to me by the grace of God. Use what I have.
Man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. God, he showed me that I was able. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. God, he showed me that I was able. It's a blessing to be writing this music. Look how far I've come. Friends around me, they ain't mean me no good. Turn it back on me and that shit stung. Walls and hornets and bees. Insects attacking me cause I'm gifted. Roll up a leaf and I'm getting lifted. Head on a swivel while my feet on pivots. Didn't really know how strong I was. Always got up my strength be God given. I wanted to get it on my own. I ain't really depending on nobody but the man above. All folks do is judge. Remember all I had was crumbs. Remember all they crying for months. No matter what I went through with my downfall and guarantee I'm picking them up. My heart ain't what others used to. Some try to take advantage. Through my voice you hear the Holy Spirit. Feeling lost at times. It was hard to manage. I did it with model the kids looking up to me. These gifts I can't take them for granted. Watch all these seeds grow. That I done planned I've been growing and now they can't stand it. Man, I'm so grateful. Man, I'm so grateful. Man, I'm so grateful. God, he showed me that I was able. Man, I'm so grateful. Man, I'm so grateful. Man, I'm so grateful. God, he showed me that I was able. Being chosen ain't peaches and cream. Some days you be fly, some days you be dusty. Living in the car, no shower. I went through some nights super cold and musty. People lack empathy, but when I vent, all they wanna do is judge me. All alone all the time. If I come around spitting, I like me on their face, they get the mugging. Food wasn't in my stomach, still taking flights all across the country. Fled stand if I made mistakes, you wasn't brave enough to make it. Calling me a dummy. Ain't that funny? This is bigger than me, so ain't never really been about the money. Chasing these dreams, then say get rough, you know it don't matter, I'ma keep on running. All I need is a team, I'm doing this for my family. Crazy they don't understand me, I want love, where's my companion? Growing, still thinking about all that happened. I lost a lot of relationships cause I was passive. Low key with it, these women I'm tapping. Roles in reverse cause I used to be laughed at. Now I'm the one that's laughing, yeah. Man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. God, he showed me that I was able. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. Oh, man, I'm so grateful. God, he showed me that I was able.
Okay, so we thank you again, Miss Irish, for coming to the show. We appreciate you so much. We hope to have you again. You are so phenomenal.
You're tuned into My Covered Scars with Queen G and Irish Benton. We talked about mental health and conservative conversation to redevelop ourselves back to a regular living. Our topic today was loving yourself before you can love someone else. Also, we had a phenomenal conversation on rebuilding self through learning how to love once again. I thank you so much, Irish, for coming to the show. I hope to have you again. You are such an amazing spirit. Thank you again.
Thank you, beautiful. So our next and last guest artist after this commercial.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Streets Angel, and I am checking in to make sure y'all are tuned in to Beyond Me Radio. You is not going to want to miss this.
So y'all check out Streets Angel on Facebook as well. And our last artist of the day is my cousin Trail. His name is 100 Bands Trail on YouTube, Spotify, and every other connect that you can. And the song is called Deep Waters.
Okay, Lex, turn this bitch up one time.
What can you do when you're broken, forced to hustle? Gotta get it off the muscle. Everybody not gon' love you, but it's fuck it. I know that they'll never see my scars. Sometimes I look into the mirror, tears falling down my eyes. Happy nigga in disguise. I seen him gone and I couldn't even cry, cause little brother right beside and he look up to me. So why would I sit there and care if they don't fuck with me? I'm not, and I'm not gonna stop till we at the top. Hot water in the pot, once a we don't got. But it's our dream, tell me what you need, what you want from me. Try to provide, sorry if I can't. Just trying to make it, making music still.
Glad you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, we all eating for your heart beating, signal what is stress. It ain't gonna be no stress when them junkies bring them checks. I know they sleeping on the kid, but that's what come with it. So every time I'm on the track, I gotta wake them up. It's niggas dying and getting robbed, all that for what? A couple bucks to lose your life and don't give a fuck. I miss my niggas, they all I had while growing up. Just grieve the losses that made us bosses and keep it going. I'm now a father, I gotta step up to show what's on. To be a man in the way you stand, you can't show your hand. They out here slimy, I learned my lesson, won't trust again. And now I don't need to, cause I'm closer to my dreams, and your love is all I need. Wanted this at 17, so I'll be damned if I let a nigga take me out. Cause I ain't living till I get my mama a bigger house. Won't never fake for clout, I'm on a different route. You know it's hard when you're broken in the struggle. Gotta get it off the muscle. Everybody not gon' love you, but it's fuck it. I know that they'll never see my scars. Sometimes I look into the mirror, tears falling down my eyes. Happy nigga in disguise. I gotta get it now, feel like I'm running out of time. Can't be the one who drowns, so I'm swimming till I shine. She told me that she love me, while her love so hard to find. Drowning in this hard to mind deep waters. You know it's hard when you're broken in the struggle. Gotta get it off the muscle. Everybody not gon' love you, but it's fuck it. I know that they'll never see my scars. Sometimes I look into the mirror, tears falling down my eyes. Well, honey, can't be the one who drowns, so I'm swimming till I shine. She told me that she love me, while her love so hard to find. Drowning in this hard to mind deep waters.
Phenomenal show of the week. We have another one tomorrow. We are streaming Donald Capers. So if y'all want to check him out, please do check out the information in the story, in the chat. Go ahead and join our Beyond Me Radio group. Make sure y'all join. Okay. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And just love on yourself, as Miss Irish said. Let us be great. If someone told you that you weren't great today, they lied to you, because God, sure enough, already approved you. I love you, brother. Yep. It's up from here, baby. Sure is, bruh. We up, baby. So we're going to take us out with, let's see who's going to take us out of here, y'all. Let's see. Who's going to take us out of here tonight? Got a little motivational message. I'm going to leave you out with a motivational message. And we're going to leave up out of here with our last song.
You are now tuned into Beyond Me Radio, and we are now here with
Vanessa.
Miss Vanessa. We are asking you today, what's your motivational message, or what you would say to your younger self?
I think if I had to say something to my younger self, I would say, be fully you and just let everybody else accept you how you are instead of trying to conform to other people. And then my motivational message would be, I love Jesus, so just trust God.
Trust God.
Yeah, trust God. He is.
So our message today is trust God. All right, we're going out with Trigger Happy. Moving on, featuring Mr. Trigger Happy.
Time stops for no one, so you gotta keep moving on. So you gotta keep moving on. All the time stops for no one, so you gotta keep moving on. So you gotta keep moving on.
So I love you guys. I hope y'all have a phenomenal night. I hope God has fulfilled your day. That you have been tremendous in your purpose and intention and everything that you have been doing today. Don't let nothing stand in your way, because you are the star. Make sure you show up for yourself, because you are just as perfect as anyone else. Make sure you're doing you. let nobody overshine you because you are the light.
About the size because I gotta fit it. When I play by other people's rules, it got me into a lot of shit. Now that I learned the game, ain't no motherfucker stopping this. I'm keeping it moving with the music, you know how I'm dropping it. Chopping all over the scene, you already know how trigger popping it. Time stops for no one, so you gotta keep moving on. So you gotta keep moving on. All the time stops for no one, so you gotta keep moving on. So you gotta keep moving on. Time ain't never been on my side, but you know I gotta keep it moving. If you think about knocking me off my throne, don't think little but just do it. My fans understand the vibe that I get you with no way that I'm losing. So anybody got a problem with the illest, you better know you gotta prove it. Cause couple with back-to-back hits ain't never really been an issue. I still can't believe they want my autograph and they want my picture. Got my mama over my shoulder telling me don't let the fame get you. Try to use your voice for good, son, and mentally you will get richer. Niggas want me to do their show, but don't want to give it the back end. They don't think I'm doing this shit for real, but I'm knee deep with the trap end. If it ain't my trigger happy, make it burger, there's no reason to tap in. I don't entertain, I perform, and for the love of the money I'm stacking. Nigga be thinking I'm playing with that paperwork for a 16, but I need every dollar that's owed to me. I don't know what the hell what they thinking. Been keeping the bold afloat for years, they don't intend to be sinking. It's nothing but love and passion running through before this rapping and singing. Time stops for no one, so you gotta keep moving on. So you gotta keep moving on. All the time stops for no one, so you gotta keep moving on. So you gotta keep moving on.
Y'all, so y'all was tuning in to Beyond Me Radio. If y'all are interested in sending up your interesting talents, send them to Beyond Me, published in 2018 at gmail.com. We out. So y'all have a phenomenal night. I love you, Chris. Have a great day.